Hey, what's up everyone? I'm here today with one of my students, Lan, and we're going to be talking about her success on Amazon, her entire journey, and the power of networking and going out there and meeting new people. So I'm here today with Lan, and she's one of my students, and she's absolutely crushing it on Amazon. And I haven't actually heard her full story. So I'm very excited to be standing here with her today so I can learn how she's doing so well on Amazon, and she can kind of tell us about her experience as well. So do you want to kind of take things back a little bit and tell us how you got started as an entrepreneur and then how you eventually found Amazon, and tell us a little bit about that?
So actually I started my Amazon account like when I was working as an auditor. Then I didn't like my job too much, so I was just playing around with Amazon on my desk.
What kind of things were you selling back then? Were you drop shipping or?
I wasn't drop shipping. I was just selling some like books or maybe something that I order from AliExpress and then I sell it, but not like something that is drop shipping. I actually never heard about drop shipping until I meet you.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that time, I did selling some stuff on Amazon, but I abandoned my account for like 2 years. I didn't do nothing with it until one day I decided to go to an event, which is Dean Grazio event, and I met Paul. And I always heard about drop shipping with like from some friends, but I don't know actually what it is until I met Paul and he was talking about Amazon dropshipping. And before I go to the event, I was already thinking in my mind, I'm interested on Amazon. Why do I go to this event? But then I sitting behind him and I heard him talking about Amazon dropshipping. I'm thinking on my head, I probably meet the right person here. So we talked, and then he gave me his business card with the course information. I didn't take it seriously, but then I decided to check it out when I have some free time. And I took like about 1 week to study your course, Paul. And I finished it very quick. And I just follow everything you say in the course. So in the beginning, I did research myself, the listing myself, the tool and software myself, customer service, ordering, everything for the first 2-3 weeks. And I started having sales, and I decided, you know what, if I want to grow this, I need to hire more VA. So I decided to go to online job and hire one assistant. At that time, I only have one for the first 2 weeks. Then we have more listing and we have a lot of feedback. Actually, I have few feedback in my account already, but then now when I have more sales, I have more feedback. So then I decided to hire another VA after maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and then another 2 weeks I hire another VA, and then I see that the more listing I have, the more sales I have. So I hire like about 5 VA just to do listing, because I was excited that I have a lot of sales. So yeah, that's basically it. And my account grew very quickly. My sales on the first month is like around more than 3,000. But it's not actually a month. I believe it's like about 2 weeks in May, and then in June it's grow to maybe 30,000, I think. And then in July and August, and at the end of August, my account got suspended, and yeah, and then I just got back my account.
So what kind of numbers were you doing before you were suspended?
Like about almost $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you got suspended. Do you ever find out why you were suspended?
The reason I got suspended is for intellectual property infringements.
Okay.
I think I received a few of them, and I did not take care of it. I just keep doing the listing. I was excited. I was like, okay, just keep list the product. And then, I learned my lesson now.
Yeah, but you got your account back.
Yes, I got my account back, and it's doing very well in December. Actually, in December, I probably have like about $60,000 in sales, and then in January I have 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So December is usually a higher month, so that
Yeah.
makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
So you're back at it again. So that's good.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, these things come up. So what kind of lesson did you take out of that? What kind of advice would you give people? Because other people don't want to get suspended. They don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I should have listened to you in the course. You mentioned that you should not have any listing, should list in a listing that have like less than 5 seller on it. And now I know it's really, really worth it to listen to you about that, because you know, like if the listing that have less than 5 seller on it, usually like it's restricted brand or something wrong with it that people want to avoid, you know. So yeah. So now I'm being more careful, and I review my VA listing. I want to make sure that the brand is not on the restricted brand list.
Cool. So you do other stuff too, besides this, right?
Yes.
So tell us what you do.
Yes, I do real estate. I'm a realtor, and I used to live in Miami for about 9 to 10 years, and then now I live in West Palm Beach, where I met Paul. And I'm also an investor. I invest in real estate myself. I'm interested in commercial real estate and also residential real estate.
That's amazing. It's so much that you're doing. How are you managing to do all this with time and everything?
Actually, now that I have all my VA working for my Amazon, so I can be here with Paul, with Reagan. And I'm also a CPA, so but I don't have much time for my CPA business at the moment, so I might get back to it later. But Amazon is so good right now, you guys need to get into it.
Yeah, I agree completely. So one of the things I think was really cool, we met at this kind of real estate event that was hosted by Dean Graziosi's company. He wasn't actually there though. And when I met you, it kind of just felt like this kind of chance encounter. We kind of hit it off, we stayed in touch. You came to my mastermind, we're here at this mastermind. But then recently I've been reflecting on it, and I really think that it wasn't a chance encounter at all. Like you and I, we put ourselves out there, we go to these events, we see the value in meeting other people, and that's been really important, right? For your growth?
Yes, it's very important for my growth, because I go to a Paul event, I learn a lot, and I met Reagan. Now he's my friend. I'm gonna hang out with him a lot.
Yeah. So let's go back to Amazon for a second. What advice would you give to new sellers who are just getting started with Amazon? You know, they see how well you're doing. They want to do just as well. What would you tell them?
I would tell them to learn from my mistake. Don't be too excited and just like carelessly listing so many products and don't look at the brand. So try to follow Paul's instruction and the listing criteria that he have. He have very detailed course. I love his course. He's very calm. I love his voice on the video. It makes me feel like I want to learn, you know. So yeah, just follow him, follow what he say. You guys gonna be fine.
Well, thank you for that vote of confidence. I really appreciate it. And I'm really, really happy to see how successful you've been. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Paul. You're changing my life, and you're changing so many people's life.
Well,
I really appreciate him, and you guys gonna know how much, like how good impact he have in your life once you take his course.
Well, thank you. I think that's a perfect end for the video. If you guys want to check that course out, I will have it linked up in the description of the video. Otherwise, guys, if you love this story as much as I do, you know what to do. Smash that like button down below and leave a comment down below. If you guys have any questions for us, let us know. We'll be in the chat. We'll be in the comments. We'll answer any questions you have, and then subscribe to the channel for more great content about eBay and Amazon dropshipping. If we get enough likes, I'll have her come back on. She'll give us an update. If you guys don't like the video, she won't come back. So you got to like it. All right, guys.
Like the video.
Thanks so much. Bye. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do that by clicking right here. And then I have 2 videos for you to check out. Click on one of those, and I'll see you over in that video in just a few seconds.